How to detect charge? So with the help of an apparatus called electroscope, we can detect the presence of the charge easily. So it contains gold leaves. So the property of the charge, which is like charges repel each other. It means if you embedded same charge on these gold leaves, since they are close each other, so they will repel each other. So this is the principle how this electroscope works. If you bring a charged object over this metal tip, so the same charge will be the flows towards this metal and it flows to these gold leaves. So if these both acquire same charge, so they both repel each other. In that case, the gold leaves both are separates. That explains about the presence of the charge. And now if you take it out back, again the gold leaves will be comes together, so that tells about the discharging. See the another concept known as classification of materials. Materials are classified according to charge three ways: conductors, insulators and semiconductors. So we know that conductors are good to conduct electricity. Insulators are opposites to conduct electricity. Who are conductors? It means the materials which are having more free charges or more number of electrons, free electrons. Then we can say those are conductors. Insulators, so the materials which do not have electrons, so those are known as insulators. Since electrons only can move, so they only the responsible for the electrical conductions. So materials which are having charges free, in which charges are free to move, so those materials are known as conductors. Example for conductors, all the materials, and materials in which charges are not free to move, so they are known as insulators. In between conductors and insulators, there are another type of materials known as semiconductors. In semiconductors, they are not good conductors and they are not bad conductors or like insulators. They are in between. So we will discuss this concept at the last chapter of our course. Right now, just I am introducing what are the semiconductors. The example of the semiconductors are silicon and germanium in the periodic table. So these are the two materials which used to make transistors or in the all electronic devices. Now, if we take another type of materials known as superconductors, it means to bring superconductors, it is only possible at extreme temperatures. Superconductors are the materials that lose all resistance to charge movement of temperature nearly absolute zero. So this concept also I am skipping. So just for giving knowledge, the materials are classified into mainly conductors, insulators, then semiconductors and superconductors. So in the electrical conduction, you might be see these wires. Here the aluminum, which is a conductor, and the rubber, which is the insulator. So the wires which are used in the both the cases, one is metal which is a good conductor, one is insulator which is a bad conductor. Almost all other electrical instruments contains these arrangements. Rubber holds on the electrons much better. If you can see the periodic table, the materials copper, silver, gold, they are showing high electrical conductivity. So copper, silver, gold are the best conductors of electricity. So because of the conductivity, so these materials have been used in all our electrical appliances.